Hello YouTube, welcome back to another knot tying video. Today we're going over the monkey's fist as promised in my previous video. If you missed that, you can go back in my channel and search for previous knot tying videos where we go over other stopper knots, which is the one where this came off of. Also loops, hitches, and other general purpose knots can be found there. Alright, so monkey's fist. This knot is used for decorative purposes. It can be used as a stopper to prevent the knot from moving through something. And it can be used to add weight to the end of a rope. So if you need to throw it from one place to another, like from a ship to the dock, you can throw it and it can be used in the mooring line that way. Well, it'd probably be used attached to the mooring line, and then you'd pull this line to pull the mooring line up. Anyway, let's get on to the video. So there's a few things you can do with this knot. You can either put something inside it. In this case I just have a napkin that I rolled up into a ball inside there. It's kind of hard to see. But you don't need to have anything inside. I'll show you another way you can do this. What you put inside will change the size of it, of course, and you can continue going on this. If you wanted to make this bigger, you could also add more, just the same way that we tie it. You just keep going, and each time you go, you add a few more layers to it. Alright, so for our first one, what I'm going to do, get this out of the way, is I'm just going to tie it regularly. Now if you want to, you can put a knot in the end. I'm going to do this with nothing inside. So take this, and I'd recommend pulling until you have about 3 feet of rope. A little more than an arm's length. That should be enough, and if it's not, we can adjust it later. But that should be enough to allow you to tie this. So what we're going to do is we're going to start by taking it around our fingers. We're going to wrap it 3 times. So this is the first one, 2, and 3. On our third one, we'll make sure we pull this, don't let it lose the shape, and we want to follow the direction of the rope, right? So it's already going this way. Don't try and turn it. I used to do this when I was first learning. I tried to cross it too early. Just follow the direction of the rope. So the rope's already going this way, so go that way, and then it'll wrap around. So that's 1, 2, 3. Each of our wraps are going to be 3 times. Now that we have those 3, take the end, and you want to hold this. Be careful not to let it lose its form. And this part is going to go in through the top, right? Because we're still following the direction of the rope. It was already going this way. Sorry about bumping the camera there. Okay, and then it's going to come back in through the bottom. So that's 1. We're going to go through the top again. That's 2. Bring it through the bottom. And then we're going to go through the top one more time. We're going to come back to the bottom. Okay, so that's 3. This time we're going to go into the top, but we're not going to go through. You can go all the way through if you want. You'll have an extra piece of string just hanging out here outside of your monkey's fist. Now to get from this mess to that, we just have to tighten it, which means to go backwards. So all we have to do is what we've already done, just in reverse order. So this excess length, we pull this back. If you have a knot in it, you can put a knot right there. That'll hold it in place. I think I'm going to do that for this actually. It's not necessary, but it does make it easier. or you can put something else inside there, but you just put it in the middle. So where everything crosses, put that knot. And then you go on the other side and you just pull that through in the reverse order that you made it the first time. Then you pull it up here, and then you pull it from behind until you get all 3 of your loops. You pull it from the front, and pull from the back. Okay, so we've gotten those 3 loops. Now we start on this. We pull that final loop back, and then we start on these side loops. And we do the same thing. We pull one side, then the other. And don't worry about getting it super tight right now. We'll come back again and do this to get it tighter. Right now we just want to make sure we can hold the general shape of this knot. If you try and get it too tight too early, it'll make it really difficult later on. Alright, so we did all that. Now we have to figure out which one of these corresponds to that. And it's this one. So this got twisted around, so make sure we pull it to where it belongs. See how it's where it belongs now? It was twisted back over here. Just pull it where it belongs, because it's going to follow the line the whole time. Alright, now that we're here, we pull from the top. And see how long this loop is? It keeps getting longer as you pull all this excess out. It's not going to get quite as long when we go to the finish tightening it, but you'll see that it still does that. The loop will grow as you go back through. It's just top to bottom, pull everything through, just like we were doing before. So there's the general shape. And this, when you're practicing, that's good. If you want to make it even tighter, just go back through, find the beginning, and start over. If you don't remember, you can go here, and then, okay, so you remember that this is going to be the last one. This is on your standing end, so you want 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3. So this should be your starting point. If we open this up, we can confirm that. Yep, so that was our starting point. So you go there, and then you pull on the opposite end. You just follow it through the same way you did earlier, but you pull it a lot tighter this time, now that everything is closer to where it needs to be. And you will feel the difference. It will feel a lot firmer, like you actually have a fist, like where it gets its name from. So keep going. Alright, you get over here, and then remember, we just follow the direction of the rope. So we did this. Now that's the bottom loop, and pull this loop, and we go all the way around. Just follow that same pattern all the way around. As you get to the end, it'll get a lot tighter because there's a lot more friction. All those ropes are a lot tighter holding on to it. So you're probably able to hear that from the rope rubbing on itself. Almost there. And you get to the end, you can just pull on that standing end, and see how that starts twisting? If you don't want that twist in your line right there, just pull it out, and you start twisting from this end earlier, and that'll pull the twist out as you come out. And now how it's smooth, no more twist. Pull it all the way tight, and you can hear this one wasn't tied as tight because I have that napkin in it. So you can definitely hear a difference between the two when they fall. So there you go. That's how you tie a monkey's fist. Thanks for watching, guys. I'll see you in the next one.